I believe in coherence. I believe in the development of synergy. I believe in collective action. I believe in having faith in human beings. And I saw the opportunity for Georgia Tech to connect with the members of its own community in a powerful way.
There is a need that the businesses in the MLK district, in the Lowry district, in the Boone district, in the Donnelly Hollywood, there is a need for those businesses to increase and prosper more that is coupled with the need for the community to prosper.
All these young kids getting in trouble, and if they just have something to do.
The history of John F. Kennedy is a great history, and closing the school will make a difference, because if you close it, the history will, and the legacy of the history will be broken.
They just and somebody that's shown direction, I believe that it'd be better for them.
A man of integrity, a man of great leadership, a man who loves children. And because I love E.R. Carter so much, I want to see it remain here forever.
Thank you.
Forever.
Why just one?
I was busy doing other things.
Right, so do you need like transportation to the meeting?
5 more and a
Yeah.
water break.
Transportation.
What are your concerns most about this community, living and working in the West End?
My concerns most about this community will have to be security.
Really?
Yes, being that even though there's a precinct around, it's very high crime
We
rate
need an entity on the west side of Atlanta that can help us to monitor, sustain, and empower organizations. Those things need to be funded to build capacity for self-determination in this process.
I wanted to bring up Deborah Scott, who talked about the importance of taking all this intellectual capital and figuring out which businesses we can attract, build, create, and house within these communities for addressing unemployment, but also.
And so even at your campus, as you go to the cafeteria and the workers that help keep the campuses, do you ever ask the question, where do the people come from, and who works there, who has the privilege of working at Georgia Tech or the Atlanta University Center or Georgia State? So support local hire initiatives even on your campus.
I talk to a lot of kids that go to Clark, and I be like, I'm from the English Avenue community, and they don't know nothing about it, and it's right up the street. So I feel like we got to create that bond and create that trust with our young people in our community, so we can introduce them to the opportunities that they need to be introduced to, and that's it.
We've got this public money that you're controlling. We've got these needs. We want to extend the Ralph David Abernathy Improvement Project. We want to improve the bridge over to the Metropolitan. We want to contribute to this Lee Street thing. You got money, why can't you partner with us to meet needs we have right now? Instead of talking about something that might happen. It's sort of a nice to do, maybe in the future, but it doesn't meet needs, and we're not meeting the needs. We have 20% of our population basically running from Bankhead through southeast Atlanta, where the median family income is like $25,000 per year, which is close to poverty, where we have 40% unemployment. Why aren't we putting the resources we have to meet the needs that we have?
I count myself very lucky to know Cherie Davis Faulkner. I knew her before I came back to Atlanta, but our ability to connect here gave me an opportunity to bring her talents into the community in a way that is an asset that is beyond belief. She understands, she has trained to understand, she is connected herself to the community, and there is nothing like the passion that drives her work.
There is transit, it is lush, there are parks, there is housing, there are great people. So people can take all the tours they want to of the West Side, and the tour that I went on, what they saw was structure and infrastructure. And I wrote a long 2-page letter afterwards to say what you did not see is Tangi and Maria raising expectations and them driving these kids to college, right? Literally taking kids first generation to college. What you did not see was the folks who were painting Tracy's building, Historic West Side Cultural Arts Council, trying to put something beautiful in a space that sometimes people don't think they see beauty.
She is incredibly vested in what is happening in this project. And that was what I needed. I call her my right hand, and that is what she is. She's my right hand. She is a person that I can count on to carry out the quality of interaction that I believe that this opportunity deserves. And I'm very pleased to have her on our team. Mackenzie, like Cherie, is passionate about what she's doing. She wants to be a community development person. She is a planner. She sees the way that communities work. She knows how to garner resources. She knows how to gather them in ways that people understand. And I call her my left hand. So right hand, left hand help me to do the things that I could not do alone.